Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I have a conspiracy theory for you. You know how Trump has been doing his crypto grift, right? There's pumps and dumps, there's weird plays made right before tariff announcements, those kind of things. I have I would say, a crude theory, or rather, some of the facts are aligning in such a way that I have a theory that he's not the one behind the wheels on this one. Donald Trump is not the one doing these crypto shenanigans. It's actually, well, let's, before we reach to that, let's take a look at the one that actually got me thinking about this, right? So there was this little, I would say, play made in the crypto markets, timed very closely to Donald Trump's announcements. So I'm going to play a clip from CoffeeZilla, and he does a very good job just giving you a quick blurb on what happened.
Welcome to an $190 million insider trading analysis. Someone made $190 million while the crypto markets were crashing yesterday in light of tariffs that seem to have been preempted by a very specific trader. We're going to get into it. I want to be clear that I'm not accusing anyone of a crime here. Insider trading specifically relates to securities. We've been pretty clear that crypto, especially Bitcoin and Ethereum, are not securities. So I don't even know what this is. I think this is all legal, kind of. I don't think it should be, as you'll see. But the question is, what did this guy know? Okay, how did somebody make $190 million while everyone else was losing their shirts yesterday? If you don't know, there was one of the biggest crashes we've ever seen in crypto. And someone came in 24 hours before and started placing shorts against the market. Short is just when you bet that the underlying asset is going to go down in price and you will make money on that. Now, this all started October 9th. At 16:39 GMT time, they start accumulating this Bitcoin short. They initially put, and this is not chump change, guys. This isn't under your couch, pennies. This is $80 million that initially gets deposited, and they start placing shorts against Bitcoin. Okay, that's fine. Now, the amount is unusual.
Go watch his video because it's a lot more fun, but the crux of it is these bets were made right until the very minute that Trump made that an announcement that really just flipped the market. And the plays were made specifically in anticipation of that announcement, because that announcement turned the markets upside down and those puts came into play. And the person making the play made $190 million. So who is this person? Now, there was recently a 60-minute interview done by Donald Trump, and I want to read the transcript for a bit.
This is the interviewer, Nora O'Donnell, and she says, there's a question about pardons. The Trump family is now perhaps more associated with cryptocurrency than real estate. You and your sons, Donald Jr. and Eric, have formed World Liberty Financial with the Witkoff family. Donald Trump says, yeah, right. This is a question about pardons. The Trump family is now perhaps more associated with cryptocurrency than real estate. You and your sons, Donald Jr. and Eric, have formed World Liberty Financial with the Witkoff family. Trump says yes. The interviewer continues, helping to make your family millions of dollars. It's in that context that I do want to ask you about crypto's richest man, a billionaire known as CZ. He used to run one of the biggest cryptocurrency platforms and then was prosecuted for basically fraud. He pled guilty in 2023 to violating anti-money laundering laws. Right, there it is. Trump says, right. Then the interviewer says, look at this.
So CZ was the founder and owner of Binance, I would say at one point the biggest cryptocurrency platforms, and it might still be. Now they made a $2 billion investment into another firm, and they used Trump's coin to do the settlement, USD1. That's a coin made by his World Liberty Financial cryptocurrency group. And right after that, we have CZ being pardoned by Trump. And so the interviewer is grilling him on well, that's not really grilling, it's a very soft interview. But she's just asking him hey, does this have anything to do with it?
So we continue. Trump says, okay, are you ready? I don't know who he is. I know he got a 4-month sentence or something like that. And I heard it was a Biden witch hunt. And what I want to do is see crypto, because if we don't do it, it's going to go to China. It's going to go to, this is no different to me than AI. My sons are involved in crypto much more than I know very little about it. Other than one thing, it's a huge industry. And if you're not going to be the head of it, China, Japan, or someplace else is. So I am behind it 100%. This man was, in my opinion, from what I was told, this is, a 4-month sentence. But this man was treated really badly by the Biden administration, and he was given a jail term. He's highly respected. He's a very successful guy. They sent him to jail and they really set him up. That's my opinion. I was told about it.
And there you have it. Now, I'm not going to talk more about it. Really, if you like this kind of stuff, go see CoffeeZilla if you haven't already. He covered all of that, including the crimes that CZ committed in much greater detail. But do you see the focus there? His sons. And who do you think sits next to Trump in his White House? Trump. Now, I'm going to say something rather, of course, this is all my opinion so far as well, but I'm going to say, out of all of them, I think the one making these plays, those maybe even that $190 million play, is Barron Trump, right? This guy, I know, to me, he just looks like a sleazeball. I don't know what the general public's opinion is, but I wouldn't be surprised if this guy is the one who's behind all of it. But of course, that's my theory. Just seeing Trump so clueless really triggered it. I was like, this guy does not know who he's pardoning, why he's pardoning, but he's pardoning people who are in business with his sons, and his sons are really into crypto. So all of this that we've seen so far has probably just been his sons, or maybe specifically Barron. That's my theory. That's my little conspiracy theory. Nothing more. Let's see how much more money he makes scamming people.